Hello there, it's Amazing Lego 123 here. This time I'm coming at you with my first summer 2013 Lego Hero Factory review. And this is on Dragon Bolt. He includes one glow-in-the-dark brain, Hero Factory down the side, 44009, 816, Dragon Bolt on the front, the brain attack. And this is in one of the bigger bags because he's a bigger character. You get 1000 game points. There's an actual size of his head piece and the brain, how you attach it, and then how to push the wings. So we're going to open him up and take a look at the pieces, just like I did with the first wave Hero Factory and with the Chima Ultra build. So let's Okay, and there's what's inside Dragon Bolt. So we've got a bag for these little parts here. You can pause if you want to see those. Seen them all before, but we do have some of those claws from Chima in there. Just put that to the side. We've seen all that before. Then we've got a bag for some of the armor pieces and bones. Another bag for the bigger armor pieces and some other bits. And then this is our really awesome bag. We've got a giant torso armor in here. Yellow ones of those blades there, and then there's your glow-in-the-dark brain and Dragon Bolt mask. One really big instruction manual, and there's lots of building here, and you can combine him with Surge to make an even bigger Surge, which on the Lego Hero Factory website it says Dragon Surge. And then got how you can get the 1000 game points. So we're going to open up this bag, and this bag to see exactly what's inside there. So just open them now. You can see quite a few Technic pieces. And then this bag here. It's one of the different types of bags. So just try to open this one and get these really awesome pieces out, including our epic brain. So we'll start off with some torsos. We've got the smallest size torso and the biggest size torso. What a coincidence. So this is the smallest size, which we've seen on XT4. So it's a pretty cute little one. You can make tiny little action figures with it. And then we've got the biggest size, which was first seen on Firelord in orange. Then move that bag out of the way. We have his regular 2013 Hero Factory head in yellow. 4 of these yellow blades, new colour for those. The exclusive glow-in-the-dark brain. And that piece there in white glows, so do the eyes and that top part there. So this is a really cool brain. It's even multicoloured in yellow, different shades of yellow, green and blue, which is awesome. And that will go together with Dragon Bolt's massive head there. And that's just massive on its own without the brain being in it. There. So for the bone pieces, which we've seen them all before. Just got a selection of upper leg, upper arm pieces. Here, got some upper leg, upper arm pieces in grey, regular size. Some of these double joints, seen them before. Lower leg, lower arms, but with no armour connection to them, so you can connect them to the upper leg, but they will only connect hand pieces and stuff for the ends. You won't be connecting armour pieces to those. I've also got some friction joints, quite a few of those. There, some friction joints. Got a couple of these have been in Bionicle for years. These pieces, which are pretty cool. Seen them before though, they've been in Atlantis sets, I believe. Now these were first seen on Voltix last year, and we get a ton of these. We get these electric pieces here, but we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these electric pieces, which is awesome. So we'll just move it into the remaining pieces. Got some of these. They were seen on Stormer XL, nothing new with those. Got one of these pieces, which was in the Savage Planet series on some of the animals, in black. So we haven't seen that for a while, but it's not a new piece though. We've got 4 number 3s in a translucent yellow. You can see it kind of glows in my hand. Then 5 number 3s in a plain dark blue here, same blue as Dragon Bolt's mask. Then 4 number 5s in the same blue colour. Then we've also got some of these, and these were first used on Savage Planet as like claws and weapons for the heroes, and they're in blue. 2 of these Technic rods in blue. Got a couple of we've got some Technic lift arms here in black. More of those Technic lift arms in black, but in a different style. So a different style to this. Some shorter Technic rods in black. Got 4 of these Bionicle feet. Got more of those Technic rods there. And you've seen all this before. Got a black hero foot, just one of those. Black torso armor, just one of those. And then you've seen all that before. And then this will be where the elastic band is. So now that you've seen this massive selection of pieces, including this bag here, let's put those pieces together in the speed build. Okay, and there is the mighty Dragon Bolt. And as you can see, he is huge. Now, main focus, I'm going to first start off at the front and then go down to the back. So at the front here, you can see his big giant head, which can move around so he can look down. And then the mouth even opens that wide, and that is using a foot as the lower jaw. And then he's got some electric coming out of it. And you can see how the brain goes in. And if I just take off the mask here, you can see that for Dragon Bolt's mask to go on, because it fits on the top, just like a brain does, he uses one of those pieces there to fit that into there, and then the brain goes just over the top there. You can see that, and the eyes do glow in the dark, and they line up pretty nicely in the eye holes for Dragon Bolt. And the legs, they just sit down the side, and so you can open and close his mouth. And then you can also, the smallest torso piece is being used as a neck, funnily enough. So the front 2 legs have friction joints, which is why they're not moving about, but the back 2 don't. And basically what you can do is you can lift the neck up and down like that, and you can probably see the armor moving with it as well. They're down and then back up. And then that's where the bigger torso piece comes in. You got your torso armor here, and that just slots on the bottom there, giving him protection from the bottom, which I like because this one is well covered up and well armoured up. Then, unlike the show, his tail isn't that big, but it's still big, and if you had a load of these blue arm pieces, which I don't have that many, but I could still try and make the tail a bit bigger, you can make the tail massive, because in the TV show he can swing it round that much that it will reach over here. So if you wanted to, you could extend the tail, because at the moment all it is one of those, and then two of those, and then that piece on the end with no armour. But in the show it is giant, so if you wanted to, you could customise that, and that is how it clips on. Funnily enough, it doesn't go onto that at the bottom there, it goes right there. Then you got some translucent yellow armour pieces here on the side, giving him armour from all angles. Now all of the legs are the same. These ones don't have a yellow spike in them though, but the feet and actual legs are the same, and then these ones have the friction joints on the top, giving them quite a bit of friction, good for posing, which he's going to be doing a lot of his posing on his back two legs here to stand him up and give him fearsome poses. And then you can open up the mouth there. I'm going to move these ones about like so, and have him posed in some scary looking poses, and then you could even push the wings down, which comes to my next part of the dragon, and that is the wings. This red button on the top here that you see, you just push it down and the wings do flap, which I think is really cool, and you can move those out to make them flap even more for stop motion. You could do a picture like that, picture, 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 while they're flapping up and down. So that's really cool. And it could also be like they're folding out to fly and then folding in for landing, then down for landing. And he also has these horn pieces on his neck, which even there is loads of motion in this headpiece. I mean, he can eat upside down like that. You could have him like that, or you could move the head up like that, and then bend that part of the neck up, and then bend that part of the neck down to have him in fearsome poses. So this is really good for posability. And then the way you build him is you can just take the wings off. You build that part first, and then you build these wings separately, which they are mainly Technic. As you can see, a lot of the Technic rods went into these wings here. As you can see there, where the blue spikes go, and they are actually giving it really cool detail, because as you can see, that one looks better than that one, because I took this off, and it's just a Technic lift arm, but when you put it on, it adds a whole lot more to it. And so the elastic band keeps the wings up, and if you took the elastic band off, they would just stay like that, which is good for stop motion, because you can take the elastic band off to have the wings down, and then put it back on to have the wings up, and then when you play it back, when you keep doing that, when you play it back, instead of you having to go like that and get your hand in the way, the pictures will just make it do that automatically. So that's really cool. This is an excellent one for stop motion. I'll just slot that back on, and it just slots into there, giving that more armour as well. You can see the red button is pretty visible from the top view, but it gives you the thingy that you know that you can do something with this button. The feel. So as you can see, because these are pretty new, they've just been used, there's a bit of friction in them, but when you start moving them about, they will wear down. Now you can even move this up and down. I don't even know if that's intended for, but you can do it, and it's something to point out. So a lot of friction in the front legs, which gives it stability. Not as much in the back legs, which is good for stop motion, so you can move them about more frequently. And overall, an excellent dragon. And when you're building this, it does tell you to slot the end of the brain tail in there, as they always do. They tell you to slot the end of the brain in, but it always pops out, so I just like to keep mine out. And it keeps the brains in a nice straight position, whereas all the other ones I have are all bent because they've been bending down the back too much, and so they bend to the side like that. But this one isn't. And there's one more thing I didn't show you, and that's glowing in the dark. So I'm going to try and go somewhere dark, and if I do find somewhere dark where this will glow, I will go and film it. So if I don't, I'll be going straight on to the ratings. If I do, I'll show you it glowing in the dark. Let's do that. I found somewhere where it will glow. You can see those spikes are glowing really good. I'll try get the eyes to glow for you. The eyes aren't glowing as well, but they're still glowing. And I'll just go and turn some more lights off, see if it glows. So I've turned some more lights off. You can see it is glowing far a bit better. And I'll just take Dragon Bolt's mask off and see if I can get the eyes to show up. You can see them there. Glowing. So yeah, now let's go into the ratings. So now onto the ratings for the set, and overall, definitely can't go lower than a 10 for Dragon Bolt. This is a Hero Factory set loads of fans have been waiting for since the beginning of 2013. Everything I love about it. Big head, multicoloured glow-in-the-dark brain, opening jaw, big wings. You could make them bigger like they are in the show if you have some of the golden ones of those pieces, which is even better, that you can customize this to make it even bigger. Same with the tail, and the fact that you can position it on its front two legs and it will stay upright. And I'm just going to see if you can get it on one leg. No, you can't get it on one leg, but you can get it on its front two legs. And I know how you could make this fly in stop motion without having to mask anything. Just have it standing up, but just cut the legs off camera so you don't see the legs. Have the wings flap up and down, move it forwards or backwards, however it's flying, and it will look like it's flying. And then you could even kick the back legs up if you wanted to make it look even more like it's flying, which is a great tip for stop motion if you didn't already know how to do that. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Hope you will pick up Dragon Bolt. He's a great Hero Factory set, a good addition to your collection. First Summer Wave Hero Factory set I have done. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon.